Hey, you, content creator, come here, sit down, right now. I have something important to share. So, look at you go. Your YouTube channel, Twitch, Instagram profile, TikTok account, insert popular social media here has gotten pretty big. So big that some businesses have contacted you about sponsored content. Not sure what to do? Well, you see, you come to the right place here, buddy. Welcome to my guide for sponsorships. In this course, we're going to be talking about sponsorships and endorsements and how to avoid going to prison by messing with the FTC. Hold on. In this course? Was Skillshare? Hashtag not spawn. This video will cover who the FTC is, what it does, and why you don't want to screw with them, and how to avoid screwing with them. For the purposes of this exercise, we'll be using YouTube as the platform to base the guidelines on, but don't worry. The rules are the same for everyone. This just makes it easier to explain if we have an example. The Federal Trade Commission's website and its guidelines should be coming up on screen right about now. So let's hit the road, boys. Get the show on it. Here in the U.S., we have two government agencies in charge of everything to do with sponsorships and consumer protection. One is the Federal Trade Commission, or the FTC, and the other is the Federal Communications Commission, or FCC. These are the guys who set the guidelines for people like you, the content creators of the world. You don't want to mess with the FTC or FCC unless you like looking at large fines and jail time. To each their own. But don't worry about that right now. We're just gonna move on. That's for later. Just keep the prison part in mind. It's a little important. First, let's figure out exactly what we're dealing with here. Sponsorships. You've heard the term. Our friends at the FTC define a sponsorship as any advertising message that consumers are likely to believe reflects the opinions, beliefs, findings, or experiences of a party other than the sponsoring advertiser. This can include anything related to the advertisement and or endorsement of a company's goods and services. If the company name is mentioned, if their services are mentioned, if you praise them in any way, you say anything in form of support and they pay you for it, that's a sponsorship, buddy. There are usually two different kinds of sponsored content: product integration, or integrated video, and sponsored mentions. Integrated videos are full YouTube videos made to endorse a specific product. Integration could be a review or basic advertisement of a product related to your channel. For example, if you're a gaming channel, Ubisoft might sponsor you to advertise and show off their new game Riders Republic, like Jacksepticeye and Smitty have done in the last 2 weeks.
Thank you to Ubisoft for sponsoring this video.
Before I go any further, I just want to say that this video is sponsored by Ubisoft, so thank you very much to them for sponsoring this video.
The purpose of the video is to show off the game. That's it. Then we have sponsored mentions, the more common form of sponsored content. These are the videos that have, this video was sponsored by insert company here. The rest of the video has nothing to do with the product or service. One you might know.
Today's video is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends, baby! Let's go!
These usually come at the beginning or end of the video as something we call disclosure. If you're going to be a sponsored creator, you have to learn a lot of stuff, but the most important, probably, is disclosure. Your viewers have to know that you are being paid to say whatever you are about a product. If they don't, they're going to believe that you actually think this product is heckin' amazing, or however you described it. Consumers can base their trust of a statement on whether or not the creator is being paid to endorse it. For example, if I say that Apex Legends has a rich, extensive lore and superior gameplay to any other battle royale, but Respawn paid me to say that, you don't know if I actually feel that way. But if I talk about it constantly and I'm getting no payment, then you can assume I'm just obsessed and in love with the new legend. Disclosure is required to be clear and concise. It is also recommended to have it at the beginning of the review, or have multiple disclosures. No big blocks of text, you can't hide it in any way, gotta be in a font that is readable and big enough to be understood. Now, I said before that you shouldn't mess with the FTC. Quote, advertisers are subject to liability for false or unsubstantiated statements made through endorsements or for failing to disclose material connections between themselves and their endorsers. If you don't follow FTC and FCC guidelines, you heard of throwing the book at someone? Nah. I'm a content creator. I've broken FTC guidelines.
What's up? Stop breaking my guidelines. This is what happens to you people when you break my guidelines.
I'm dead. And if you're thinking, why in the hell would I do something that could land me in prison? The answer is the answer to most things. Money! Profit! Woo! Capitalism! Sponsored content can create income, enabling creators to make more content, which can generate more sponsorships, creating more income and content, and then you can create more income and content, and you can keep going, and you can make it into your job. Let's review our important points. The FTC means goddamn business. They can and will help a company sue you out of existence or put you in jail for violating guidelines. There are two kinds of sponsorships, integrated videos and sponsorship mentions. They're very different. Learn the difference. If you're going to be sponsored, disclose. Disclose clearly, effectively, and with no room for interpretation. This is crucial. And money is the cause. People are sponsored because they're paid for it, because we live in a capitalist society. Should you be a sponsor creator? I don't care.